Before this video starts, I'd like to mention that my friend Milksy and I are hosting an art/intro contest. All of the information will be on our posts, which I will link in the description. Hey guys, it's Storm here. In today's video, I'm going to be unlocking some memories you've probably forgotten about. These memories have to do with the many myths told in Animal Jam since its release date back in 2010. Some are more interesting than others, but they will all probably bring you nostalgia. The first myth is actually very well known. Most jammers know about it. The Empty Shavir myth was a myth that was probably made before I even joined, which was in 2015. You were told to go to Empty Shavir and start jumping on the ice. Cracks would start appearing in the ice, growing larger and larger the longer you jumped. The more people you had, the shorter amount of time it would take for fissures to start forming. As you can see, I didn't make any progress alone, but when there was a whole group, I did. The myth said that if you jumped for a really long period of time, the ice would eventually collapse and you would be rewarded with a prize. Some even said that you can get black lungs or headdresses. No one actually managed to break the ice, and if they said they did, they were lying. Animal Jam never added this feature. Whoever made this rumor created a very large effect. I would see people in Empty Shavir day after day hopping on ice. There aren't many players doing this anymore since most of them are teens and have realized that was a myth. This next myth is actually very similar to the Shavir myth, but different in quite a few ways. This myth, like the Shavir myth, was told to give you a prize, but instead of breaking ice, you'd break a bridge. As you may be able to guess by the sound of it, the myth I'm talking about was called something like the Coral Canyons Bridge myth. You'd head over to Coral Canyons and climb up to the bridge. From there, you'd start hopping on it. Similar to the ice breaking, there would have to be a lot of people jumping on the bridge to make pieces fall. As you can see here, I'm the only one jumping and I didn't make any progress. Full servers wouldn't help because everyone seemed to forget about this one, unlike the Shavir myth. I just pulled a random clip from YouTube to show you what it looks like when the bridge starts to collapse. Something fascinating about this was that Animal Jam had intended for the bridge to fall. However, instead of earning a prize, you'd earn a simple badge. Animal Jam ended up not releasing this badge for unknown reasons, and the bridge could not collapse to this day. This next myth scared a lot of players, and some were even eager to try it. It was about the Lost Jammer. I don't remember the backstory of the Lost Jammer, but I do remember how he was quote-unquote summoned. A player would change their den to an empty default den and lock it. They would then place 3 torches in an AJ sewer cover in the middle, which I think was deleted. For the reference, I placed 3 torches down in a mat. I couldn't find a sewer cover on my account, my old spares, or my sister's account, so that's why I think they were deleted, because I do remember at least one account having a sewer cover. They're also not in stores, so after a bunch of searching, I did put down a mat just for the reference. Going back to the story, jammers would then sit next to the setup and wait. A character that looks like this would pop up on the sewer cover, even though your den is locked, and they wouldn't enter from the den spawn. There were a bunch of videos on YouTube showing that the Lost Jammer had appeared in their den, but it was all edited. Anyone who claimed it was real was not telling the truth and just wanted to scare you. Another myth was about the adventures. There was supposedly a certain order you had to collect gems or unlock animal cages to get a good prize. This is just a rumor. I've gotten really good prizes without doing a specific order. Also in the adventures category, we had the opening chests myth. Players told each other not to open up chests because that could ruin your chance of getting good prizes in the Forgotten Desert. I know for a fact that's a rumor because I always open ground chests and I've gotten really good prizes, such as a green long. Besides, Forgotten Desert mainly gives crappy items. The ground chests can also hold rares, clothing betas, or even spikes. The last myth also has to do with the Forgotten Desert. I remember being told over and over not to talk in a round because I would end up getting trash. I believed it and never talked. People usually don't talk in this adventure anyways, but it was still just a rumor. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.